both Johnholio and Lyric may have found weaknesses in the deck, and that's the reason why they brought the
Mm-hmm.
architects to draw. For the last match we saw,
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. If they expected that these were going to be the popular decks tonight, then they may have tried to metagame for that. Okay, so on Doc side, we've got Cicalis, a Temple Scribe, a Wisp, and a Disciple. And as we can see on Johnholio's side, we've got Annihilate, we've got the Xenon Obelisk, and we've got Perilous Research. Okay, so not an overwhelming start, I don't think, for either of these players. Sand Warrior off the top does help Doc28. Just pretty good hands, I would say. Good hands, but nothing splashy that we're going to see quite yet.
Yeah, a turn one Rackage is of course extremely good in this particular deck. This is all the value you can gain out of it. But yeah, it's not. Both decks don't scream. Both hands don't scream something.
Yep. Oh, Doc trading with the Rat. Okay, that's an aggressive trade-off for Doc when those, in this even time deck, every one of your units with Obelisk can become powerful in the late game. But going to go ahead and trade off with the Rat there, knowing that this might be a longer game grind. And drawing a Golem off the top, that's going to be huge for Doc to help grind out that card advantage and take a little bit of a head here.
Yeah. Johnholio is also units also become more powerful. They all have Obelisk.
That is true.
Now, do they play the Cabal Scavenger this turn, or do they just run out the Obelisk?
They'll play the Scavenger. Now, great draw there for Doc. Drew a Titan and an Obelisk off that draw, off that Golem.
I think they're probably going to fire off this Obelisk.
You got a lot of options. You got Disciple, you got Cicalis, you've got Sandstorm Titan, and you've got Obelisk. A lot of different ways to do that. So not gonna play the Obelisk, hopefully. Although I must admit I have played a post combat Obelisk before. Doesn't ever feel good.
Oh, they're gonna annihilate here. Okay, the Doc with the
aggressively use the Annihilate with that Sandstorm Titan.
The Rat Cage. The rats are coming.
They're coming with an Obelisk to follow it up. Big rats.
They're not good enough against this 5/6 Titan. And the fact that Sandstorm Titan can attack and block just coming up again and again. They'll hold off an entire army of rats.
Now, I haven't seen any of the mono time decks tonight run Dissociate. I know that's something that I've seen in Expedition quite a bit. It's not always a super popular card. I know it's a little debatable, but it allows the even time deck to have a little bit of disruption, bouncing an Obelisk mid-combat, countering a harsh roll, things like that. I don't know if they are running them tonight, but I don't think so, and I don't think we've seen one at all tonight.
Yeah, it's especially good against the Mirror, because both Mirrors run Obelisk, right?
Yeah, if you bounce an Obelisk mid-combat, it's basically game over, because you can just eat the entire other board.
Yeah, when I was... the deck I would have ran for the last event with certain hurricanes hadn't hit me. I would have ran an even-handed mono time deck, and I probably also ran Dissociated. It's extremely powerful. Now they're going to make this attack here. I mean, there's no reason not to. They can't block anyway. They have to. Unfortunately, they have to chump one of these. So that means that this either this Cryptic Master, this Cabal Scavenger is going to be short-lived.
Yeah, now it does not look like there's a single copy of Dissociate in either of the mono time decks tonight. Oh, there is in Jedi's deck. He did have 2 copies.
Okay.
But Doc does not.
I don't think they can keep that Evan Green Smoke top, because if they keep it, that means the Lemon Findings will have gone away, and won't be able to do anything about it. I think they're gonna have to bottom that for power.
Yeah, looks like they did, yeah.
Johnholio comes to the same conclusion. Oh my! Is this lethal? Yeah, block that. It's not right? But they have to block the. I think they have to block.
No, that block's not going to work. Yep. No, it can't. They're going to have to. Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah, it's not a bad trade there. But it's going to put your life total really low here. Yeah, down to 3. There's Glimpse. Is that going to be enough? You're going to have to.
Yep. There's no choice. You have to play this Glimpse this turn.
Let's see.
Lethal, you know.
Let's see what he's got. That's not going to do it by itself. Nope. And
okay. Oh, they guess the power for the. That's lethal.
Oh, that is lethal because it pushed the power to 8. Oh, Obelisk, the power of Obelisk that we've seen tonight. That did get lethal, seemingly out of nowhere because it pumped the power up to 8, meaning you got the double pump off of Obelisk to get lethal. Wow. Nice glimpse there by Johnholio. Wow, that never feels bad when you're on the other end of that. Never feels good when you're on the other end of that turn there.
I mean, you get bad beats, right? You get bad beats.
All right, so that's Johnholio up 1 game in the semifinals. Wins this one, goes into the finals against Uric Yu, but Doc28 wants to stop that.
What is that card that just popped on my screen? Pillar of.
All right, so keeping a hand of Cabal Scavenger, Eternity Core, and Xenon Obelisk here.
I'm interested in what that card was.
And then looks like Doc's got a hand of Devotee of the Sands, Even-Handed Golem, Temple Scribe, and 2 Sakalas here. And looks like Doc is going to take the line of play we talked about earlier with getting the Devotee out before the Golem. You can see here the power of playing this on 2 and then skipping 3 to go right to 4 to be able to deploy their 4-drop.
Yeah, was one of the best 4-drops in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I don't really keep on drawing power here. It's still not even going to be that good when they drop the Obelisk or the.
Doc is on the beatdown plan, and also has a Sand Warrior in hand to follow it up too. Down to 10 already on turn 4. Turn 4 down to 10, facing a board of 14. Doc28 did not like being beaten by Glimpse last game. He's coming back with a vengeance.
They can jump here. They get 13. They take 9. So they'll go down to 4. But over the course of 2 turns,
and there's the Obelisk.
Extra jump that blocks 3 damage. Oh, it blocks 4 damage. Oh, it goes down to 1.
Good. No.
My math is.
And that's game. That's a turn 5 win for Doc. As I said, Doc fires back with a very quick game too. And this is it. This is game 3 to get into the finals. All right, who you got your money on in this last one? You like even time or you like the Rat deck? We've seen some pretty impressive games by this Rat deck tonight. That's kind of flew under the radar, kind of caught me off guard here that this deck was going to be so powerful.
If the game goes long, the Rat deck wins late game. But if they can get if Doc can get a start like they just did, then there's almost nothing that the Rat can do because they don't have anything to stop aggressive decks. And I think that's a flaw in the deck, right? Is that it's very hard for the deck to deal with small aggressive decks, and that wasn't really a small.
Yeah, not quite small though.
But
it is interesting to say that against the even-handed Golem deck that that is the aggressor, and if it goes long, favors the opponent's deck. That's not usually what you see in Golem decks, but I think you're right in this matchup. That is what Doc's trying to do. Doc doesn't have a super explosive start, but not bad. You got a Wisp, a Golem, Titan, a Pride Leader, and a Sakalas again. So. Not bad. Not a bad hand. Some power. Not quite the speed that we had last game though.
You can get a Cryptic Master into. Do they have a way to block this Cryptic Master?
They do. They have the Golem in hand. I like Yurik Yu in chat calling out his his bow. Wants the Eventime deck to win. All right, so Johnholio, what are you gonna do here? You gonna suicide this in?
Nah, I think you play to their set to get together for power play. They don't agree.
They're gonna suicide in.
Oh, they're gonna play the Sword of Sanctum.
No, they're gonna go Cryptic Master. They want the onslaught for the Cryptic Master here. Put that up to a 2/2. That's going to be a big creature in turns to come. Looking at Doc's hand. Doc's hand is now just full of gas. Late devotee, a little late to the party here. But two sand warriors, 2 friendly wisps, Temple Scribe, and a bunch of 4-drops. The only problem here with Doc's hand is they have Amber Coin here, and that's about it. So, but they've got the devotee to get to 4, and that's really all they need to do here. And they're going to play out the double sand warrior because that gave them the third influence there. So pretty good turn there by Doc.
Johnholio can't really attack here like the
No.
They attack here, get the trigger for the Sanctum. What that's going to do? What's that going to do?
Yeah.
It's going to do that much for them. It's going to give them a cantrip.
Yeah, not really. Do they have anything in the market that's going to affect a go wide time deck? They have the Swirl the Sands, right? That can deal with the Obelisk if they have it.
They can try to get the Nash on the go, but of course, since Doc already has Nashes in the deck, the Doc draws Nash. They're still ahead in that matchup. So I guess their only chance really is to hopefully they don't die from like an Obelisk that they play with these Sand Warriors in play, and get this Perilous Research online. They're gonna
go for the Perilous Research. Okay.
They can't even block this 2/2 as well. They're gonna just attack with everybody.
Yeah.
Block the 1/1.
Yeah, eat the 1/1, but Doc doesn't care about you eating the 1/1 here.
Still, I think
it'll be interesting to see if Doc drops 2. Has some interesting plays. At post combat, can drop a pair of 2-drops, can play a Titan, or can hold up Pride Leader and try to bait Johnholio into attacking. Don't think that's going to happen, but could save for Pride Leader, blow up a Relic, and try to bait the attack. No, just going to go for the Titan.
Put the screws to them. I think Doc recognizes how fast them can kill this deck.
Yeah, get the most power on the board, the most strength on the board as possible.
You're not going to react to them with Pride Leader and expect that to actually, especially since all they're killing is big actions. That's not a big deal. No. It is useful. Like, I'm not going to say that the value of 50 actions can't do something later on in the game.
So now Doc coming in with quite a bit of power, and this is actually going to play it, the pre-combat Pride Leader, to knock it down to a 2/2. So that it can't block the 3/3s. Just going to have to chump block here and take 9 damage. And now Johnholio, 5 power, facing down a huge board. There's nothing that Johnholio can do here. This is just going to be game.
Yeah, there's nothing that Johnholio can do. They haven't done a Dream Smuggler. They can't even get anything going here. They don't have enough power to do anything.
Oof.
This is
Oh, rough way to end it for Johnholio, but two very aggressive draws from Doc here, showing the aggressive side of the Mono Time deck. Going to take that to the finals. So congratulations to Doc28 on getting to the